Raging terror leader vows violent uprising after Trump opens hell with Israel bombshell. The leader of influential Islamist terror group Hamas has called for a violent uprising in the wake of Donald Trump's shock decision to recognize Jerusalem as the Israeli capital. U.S. President Trump provoked widespread fury across the Middle East by announcing that the U.S. will formally recognize Jerusalem as the capital of Israel under his administration. Unveiling the policy in the White House last night, Trump insisted the move was long overdue and the right thing to do, overturning decades of U.S. policy in one fell swoop. His incendiary speech was met with protests and threats from terror group Hamas, who have called for 2 days of rage on Thursday and Friday. As the Muslim world reels from the decision, Hamas leader Ismail Haniyeh today said Trump's stance amounts to a war declaration against Palestinians. Speaking at a press conference in Gaza City, Haniyeh called for a new intifada, an armed uprising of Palestinians against Israel. "We should call for and we should work on launching an intifada in the face of the Zionist enemy," Haniyeh said in his fiery speech. The first intifada, meaning tremor in Arabic, lasted from December 1987 to 1993, claiming the lives of 277 Israelis and 1,962 Palestinians. By recognizing Jerusalem as the capital, not Tel Aviv, Haniyeh said Trump has killed the Israeli-Palestinian peace process. "This decision has killed the peace process, has killed the Oslo Accord, has killed the settlement process," he said. "The U.S. decision is an aggression, a declaration of war on us, on the best Muslim and Christian shrines in the heart of Palestine, Jerusalem." Jerusalem, he said, is deemed to be the future joint capital, should the peace process between Israel and Palestine be successful. The city, a place of pilgrimage and worship for Jews, Christians and Muslims since ancient times, is seen as central to a two-state solution for Israelis and Palestinians. "Jerusalem, all of Jerusalem, is ours," he said. "We are here today at a critical point in the history of the Palestinian issue, and the core of the issue is Jerusalem, a critical point in the history of the Arab and Muslim nations following the provocative decision, the unfair decision adopted by the U.S. administration." Calling on his Palestinian allies, he said a strategy to confront the occupation of the West Bank and Gaza must be worked out quickly. "We urge, we ask and we stress the necessity of rearranging the Palestinian situation to confront this dangerous plot and to put our priorities clearly to face that provocative decision, that unfair decision," he said. Israeli security forces are on high alert amid fierce protests against Trump's decision, which Hamas said opened the gates of hell, could erupt into violence. Last night tens of thousands of Palestinians poured on the streets of Gaza and thousands more are expected to turn out today, with some groups calling a general strike. Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan warned the U.S. risked plunging the region and the world into a fire with no end in sight. In a statement, Prime Minister Theresa May said she disagrees with Trump's decision, which she called unhelpful in terms of prospects for peace in the region. But Trump was not cowed by criticism, insisting that the move was a major campaign promise during the 2016 election.